Hello parents, this is Parent Education and Packet Preview for packet number 5. To just start off with a few general announcements, Open House will be on February 9th from 5 to 7, so if you know any parents that might be interested in enrolling their child at Coastal next year, please encourage them to come. I'll be in our classroom and all of the teachers will be in their rooms with curriculum out and available to answer any questions that they might have. On February 16th and 17th, A and B track will be having their conduct celebrations. Just a reminder, A track's theme is a movie and finger food theme, and B track's theme is All American. So I will have sign-up sheets at conferences, and I am so proud of our students' fabulous conduct, and I look forward to celebrating with them. On February 21st and 22nd, from 12:30 to 1:15, 6th grade will be having their Week About Math presentation. I encourage you to come by and hear all of the wonderful things we're doing in class and maybe learn a new strategy or two that may work for your child that you didn't know. Moving right into math, this packet will be completing lessons 71 through 92. One new change you'll notice is on the AWR, 10 marks is now included. 10 marks is a fabulous math program if you haven't heard or used of it before. I'll be talking about it more at conferences and giving you your passwords for your student. They already have it, but I want you as the parent educator to also have it should they lose it. 10 marks is a great supplemental math program to help reinforce the concepts they're learning in Saxon. So I encourage everyone to do it 3 times a week for at least 20 minutes, and you're sure to see results. Along the same lines of math, math is getting harder. We are learning a lot of new concepts in math, and I really want to stress the importance of face-to-face time with your student. Even if your student is strong in math or math has come easy to them, it's really important that you take the time to go over the answers, to teach them the new concepts, to make sure they understand, and reteach if possible. And I thank everyone for their continued support along with math. I know it's not easy and it can be frustrating. Also, math vocabulary. It's really important that we teach your student important math vocabulary that they need to use and be able to recognize on, say, STAR testing, MAPS testing. They don't know that thingy, which is called a decimal point, or supplementary and complementary and adjacent and opposite angles. These are all math vocabulary terms that your student should be familiar with. If you would like a list of terms that they should know, please let me know and I can email that to you. Regarding language arts, please continue working through the Grammar Wiki or whichever grammar program you're using. For writing, we will be writing a persuasive essay, this packet in class, and I will be giving students the option to work on it at home. For excellence in writing, this packet will be focusing on quality adjectives, adverbial clauses, and we'll be introducing our banned word list. For literature, we'll be continuing and finishing Tuck Everlasting. We'll be finishing Tuck Everlasting in week 2. So that said, in packet 5, we'll really be focusing on a couple big projects that you'll be completing the rest of the packet. This is the first packet where your student will have a project or 2 that they're completing at home and then be presenting in class. So the first one I want to touch base on really quickly is the Tuck Everlasting Persuasive commercial. And you can find everything you need to know about that in the support materials attached in the packet. But basically the kids need to design a 2 to 3 minute commercial convincing someone to drink the water, okay? And I'd like them to have a prop. I'd like them to memorize their speech, their commercial, if possible. And as I said, everything you need to know about it is in the packet. So please email me if you have any questions. I'd love to support you on this. The second project that I'd like them to complete is a final project, kind of like a book report, but there are lots of different choices that they can choose from. We will be presenting both of these in class. One of the standards that the students need to master is oral presentations, and there hasn't been a whole lot of it, so we're going to knock it out with 2 big presentations this packet. Just because your student is not reading Tuck Everlasting, I do encourage you to continue to have them read. As you know, you still have your reading log that needs to be turned in, so if they're not reading Tuck Everlasting and we finish that in week 2, please continue to have them read an appropriate book of their choice. Let's see, Dr. Seuss Days. Sixth grade is in charge of performing skits for Dr. Seuss Days at the beginning of March. So just to let parents know, we will be introducing that next week, next Thursday and Friday, the first week of Packet 5. And all of the practicing will be done in class. The only thing that I'll be asking for your support on is costumes. So if your child is Dr. Seuss or the blue fish and one fish, red fish, or whatever character they're having, I do ask for your support on helping them to get a costume. We will be performing that at the beginning of March. Okay, for history, we are going to be studying ancient civilizations, including Babylonia, Assyria, India, China, Africa, and Egypt. The books are the same as last packet. There are actually no new books this packet. So if you're wondering, did I get any new books? There are no new books this packet. Okay. Key assignments for this packet in history, students will be creating a flip chart, which they'll be completing as the packet progresses for each of the ancient civilizations. Students will be learning about the Code of Hammurabi, and they will complete one of the assigned projects. Students will be learning about the Assyrian culture and complete a culture clues activity. There'll be various map work and geography as usual for each of the different civilizations. And finally, students will learn and create a social pyramid that reflects the culture and relevance to Egypt. Finally, moving on to science. This packet, science is all about energy. It's about the difference between kinetic and potential and the different forms of energy. Also, your student will be learning about different types of molecules and conduction, convection, and radiation. This packet, there's no showtime option. Science, there's no new books either. So no new books this packet at all. I think this pretty much covers it. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend and a great start to Packet 5. As always, please feel free to contact me with anything at all. Have a great day.